So what's up guys, welcome to Python tutorial, and in this tutorial we will be learning about the while loop. Okay, so in Python we make use of something known as the while loop, which we will see after some time. So now I will be saving this file on the desktop. Okay, so let's get started and let's try to see what we can do with the while loop. Okay, so while loop is basically a loop which executes certain amount of the statements as long as one particular condition that is given by a user is true. Okay, so what I'll do is I will declare one variable over here, and after that I will make use of the while statement. I will give the value to this variable as 10. Okay, so I will say variable 1 is equal to 10, while variable 1 is less than 10, we will say print this is hello. Okay, and then we will come down below and we will say variable 1 is equal to variable 1 plus 1. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this and running this code, let me just show you. Okay, so now it can be seen 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 times. Okay, so 9 times this sentence, which is this is hello, has been printed. Now let me just tell you why this is happening over here. So outside the scope of this while loop, I have declared one variable with the name variable 1 and I have assigned the value as a 1. Okay, so now this is a condition which says as long as variable 1 is less than 10, execute this two statements, which is first it will print this is hello, then it will do variable 1 is equal to variable 1 plus 1. Now let me just tell you how this is working. Okay, so for first iteration, okay, so after this let me just comment out this entire part over here. Okay, so for first iteration, what will happen is this condition will be something like this. Okay, so now let me just copy this, come over here and paste this. So first for, for first iteration, value will be like this. It will say while the condition is less than 1, print hello, and because of which I am getting this first statement, which is hello. And initially the value of the variable 1 is 1, and because of which you can imagine this as a 1. Okay, so now this will do 1 plus 1 and it will assign value 2 to this variable 1. Okay, so now next comes the iteration 2. Okay, so now what will happen during the iteration 2 is for iteration 2, during this last statement, value of the variable 1 is 2 because it is saying 1 plus 1 has been assigned to this variable 2. Okay, so now for next iteration, value of the variable 1 will be 2, and now it will again check whether the value of the variable is less than 10. Yes, it is 10. So now it will print this is hello, and now I'm getting this second line over here. And currently the value of the variable 1 is 2, and now that 2 will be passed over here, and now it is 3. Now this 3 value will be assigned to this variable 1, and for next iteration value, and because of this last statement, for next iteration value of the variable 1 over here getting updated. Okay, so because of this iteration over here, value of the variable 1 is getting updated. So next I have the iteration 3. Okay, so next for next iteration, what will happen is value of our variable is 3. Now it will again check while whether this 3 is less than 10. Yes, it is less than 10. So now this third statement will be getting printed. Okay, so this will go on continuing. Okay, it will just go on doing that, let me just copy this. Okay, then iteration 4 will start. Okay, then iteration 4 will start. Over here, value of the variable is value of the variable 1 is 4, and this 4 will be passed over here. And now after execution of the statement, 4 plus 1 is 5, and now the value of the variable 1 is 5 over here. Okay, so you can imagine something like this. Now value of the variable 1 is 5. Okay, so now for next iteration, which is iteration 5, we will be having the value of the variable 1 as 5, because in the last statement it has said 4 plus 1 is equal to 5, and that 5 value has been assigned over here. Okay, so now while 5 is less than 10, it will be printing this is hello. Okay, and now this value of the variable 1 is 5, which will be coming over here 5, and now it will do 5 plus 1 is 6, and it will assign the value of 6 to our variable 1. Okay, so now next is the part of 6 iteration. During the 6 iteration, value is 6 over here, value of variable 1 is 6 over here also, and now it will do 6 plus 1 7, and it will assign 7. Okay, so next I have 7 iteration, then it will again check whether 7 is less than 10. Yes, it is less than 10. Then it will do 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, and for next iteration, which is the 8th iteration, I will be having, while it will check over again, while 8 is less than 10, it will print this is hello. And in this, now it will again getting updated. It will say 8 plus 1 9, and that 9 value will be assigned to the variable 1. And next I have the iteration 9. It will check whether 9 is less than 10. Yes, it is less than 10. So now over again, it will come over here, it will do 9 plus 1 10. And now what will happen is, for iteration number 10, it will check. Okay, so whether 10 is less than 10. No, 10 is not less than 10. Okay, so 10 can be equal to 10, but 10 cannot be equal less than 10. So this condition is getting violated over here, so because of which for the 10th time we are not getting any output. Okay, so we are not getting any output. Now it will over again assign this 10 over here, and it will do 10 plus 1 level. And since this condition is getting violated over here, so because of which it won't be printing value after this. Okay, so over here our while condition is getting violated, and because of which we are getting this line printed only for the 9 number of times. Okay, and if I had specified the condition as variable 1 is less than or equal to 10, then this is hello would have printed 10 number of times. It will print that way only. Otherwise you can give it a try. You can see this by trying out by yourself. Okay, so this is how the execution goes on over here. I am not removing this code. You can refer this code in the future. So now what I'll do is, now we have seen how to give the printout, or what you can do is you can give the printout of variable 1 over here. Okay, if I'm just saving this and running, okay, I'm getting error somewhere. Okay, so if I'm giving the output of I, then it is saying 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and it is not printing 10. But if I am giving the condition something like if the variable 1 is less than or equal to 10, and if I'm just saving this, and if I'm now running this code, then it will go, the iterations will continue till the 10th. Okay, and now I'm getting this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so this is how this code is working. So you can implement few changes over here and check out how this code is working. So now let me just show you the advanced part over here. So now I will be commenting this entire code right from the beginning. Okay, so this is for your understanding. Now I am just extending this code a little bit more. So now what I'll do is I will make use of break over here. I will declare one variable is equal to 1, variable 1 is equal to 1. Then I will make use of the while condition. I will say while variable 1 is less than 5, print variable 1. Okay, so print variable 1. Then over again I will make use of the condition over here. Okay, so I will check whether variable 1 is exactly equal to 3. Okay, so if variable 1 is exactly equal to 3, I will make use of the break over here. And down below I will say variable 1 is equal to variable 1 plus 1. Okay, so now let me just see whether this is working or not. Okay, so now I'm getting this output which is 1 2 3. Now let me show you how this code is working. Okay, for iteration 1 I will be commenting this code. For iteration 1 what will happen is I will copy this. Okay, I will paste this over here. For iteration 1 value of the variable 1 is 1, then it will say print 1. And if I'm just where is my shell? Okay, so now let's just see how this code is working, how we got this output 1 2 3. Okay, so when it will check whether the 1 is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5, so we will say print 1. So we got this 1 over here. Then it will again check one more condition. If 1 is exactly equal to 3, no, as of now 1 is not equal to 3, so it won't break. Then it will do something like 1 plus 1, and this 1 plus 1 value which is 2, now it will be getting assigned to the variable 1, and now variable 1 got new value which is 2. I will copy this and I will come down below here and I will paste it over here. Okay, so now the iteration 2 will start. For iteration 2 it will check now the value of the variable 1 is 2, because 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and now this 2 will be coming over here. Okay, so now it will check whether 2 is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5. Now it will print 2, and because of which this print statement I'm getting 2 over here. Now the next condition will be checked. If 2 is exactly equal to 3, then break, but as of now 2 is not equal to 3. Okay, and over here we have this variable which is variable 1 plus 1, which is 2 plus 1, which is 3, and now the new updated value of the variable 1 is 3. Okay, so now let me just show you what happens. For iteration 3. Okay, so next I am having this iteration 3. During the iteration 3, value of the value of a variable over here will be 3. It will check if 3 is less than 5. Yes, 3 is less than 5. It will print 3, and because of which we got 3 over here. Okay, and now for next condition it will check if 3 is exactly equal to 3. Yes, 3 is exactly equal to 3, and because of which we will be executing this line of code which is break. what break does is break will end this loop. Okay, when this break statement will be getting executed, this loop won't be running any further. Okay, so after that this variable won't be getting updated. Okay, so 3 plus 1, which is 4, won't be getting updated, and this loop won't be getting executed beyond the scope, and because of which we have just stopped over here by printing 1, 2 and 3. After this not nothing is working. This condition of this loop is broken, and everything stops over here only. Okay, so this is how this while we can make use of the break inside of our while loop. So next what we will be looking at is continue. Okay, so we will be working with this very same example. Now let me show you how to make use of the continue. I will copy this code only. Let me just go to the top. Okay, I will copy this code. I will come down below, and I will paste it over here. Okay, so now instead of break, I will make use of continue. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this and running this code. Okay, so condition is getting violated. Somewhere something went wrong, and because of which it is not stopping only. So okay guys, there is a small issue. We just have to cut this condition and put it just above this if condition. Okay, so now let's just see whether this is working or not. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, it is getting printed two number of times. Okay guys, now let's just try to see whether this code is working or not. I will run this code. Okay, so now I'm getting some output 1 2 3 2 4 5. Now let's just see how we are getting this output. Okay, so I will copy this I will copy this code. Now let me just show you how this is iterating. Okay, for iteration 1, this is the code. Okay, so for iteration 1, what happens is initially the value is of the variable 1 is 1, so this 1 will be coming over here. 1 is less than 5, so I will say 1 plus 1, which is 2. Now the new value of the variable 1 is 2, and now it will check if the 2 is exactly equal to 3. No, so it won't it won't be excluding this part, so it will continue over here, and it will print the variable 1, which is it will be printing 2, and it will be printing this value 2, but we are getting this value 1, so there must be some mistake in the code. Let's just go to the top. Okay, so here is the mistake. Okay, so this code is also getting executed. We have to comment this code. We just forgot to do that. I will come over here. Okay, so because of that code we were getting those errors. Okay, so now if I'm just saving this, I was like why we are getting this error. Now there is one more error. Let's see. Okay, so now it should work. So now I'm getting 2 4 5. Let's see how we are getting this value. Okay, so for first iteration what happens is value of variable 1 is 2. This 2 will come over here. It will check whether sorry, the value of the variable is 1 is 1. It will see whether 1 is less than 5. Yes, then it will do 1 plus it will do 1 plus 1, which is 2, and now value of the variable 1 is 2. Okay, and now it will. Okay guys, these things got messed up. Let me just explain this over again. Okay, so initially value of the variable 1 is 1 will come over here. Okay, so now it will check 1 is less than 5, then it will do 1 plus 1, which is 2, and now value of the variable 1 is 2. Okay, so now it will come over here and it will check whether the 1 is less than whether 1 is exactly equal to 3. It is not, so it will continue, and now printout of 2 will be given, and now because of which we are getting 2. And for next iteration, for iteration 2, what will happen is, now the updated value of the variable is 2. It will check whether 2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. Then we will do 2 plus 1, which is 3, and now this 3 value will be assigned to this particular variable. Okay, so now it will check whether the 3 is exactly equal to 3. Yes, it will see that 3 is exactly equal to 3, and then this condition will be getting executed, because this condition continue is inside of this if condition. It can be seen, it is just inside of the if condition, and because of which this continue, this print statement won't be getting executed, because this what this continue is doing is, it will just ignore the all the code just after its execution. So when 3 is exactly equal to 3, this condition got executed, and because of which it will ignore all the statement of the codes beneath it, and because of which we didn't got the output of 3. For next iteration, for iteration 3, now what will happen is, iteration 3, value over here is 3. Now it will check whether 3 is less than 5. Yes, 3 is less than 5. Now it will do 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Now updated value of the variable 1 is 4. Now it will check whether 3 whether this 4 is exactly equal to 3. No, it is not equal to 3. So now it will give the printout of 4, and because of which we are getting this 4 over here. Okay, and now I have the iteration 4. For next iteration, what happens is, our updated value is 4. It will check whether 4 is less than 5. Yes, 4 is less than 5. Then we will do 4 plus 1, which is 5, and updated value of variable 1 is 5. Then it will check if the 5 is exactly equal to 5. No, so it will not execute the statement, and now it will give the output as a 5, and because of which we are getting output over here as a 5. And for next iteration, iteration 5, we have the updated value as 5. 5 is not less than equal to 5. Okay, so this condition gets violated, and because of which these statements won't be getting executed, and because of which we are not getting an output over here. So we are just getting output as a 2, 4 and 5. Okay, so this is how we can make use of the continuous statement to just overlook the execution of the iterations after it. Okay, so thanks for watching. This was all about while loop.